There is this myth that we all believe in. One day you'll wake up, throw on an effortless, chic outfit, and just know we're going and we're doing it. Bye, you exist. This may be helpful or harmful. The truth is, nobody knows. Every single one of us, our friends, our parents, even the person whose first date manifested their six-figure salary and all the connections still there, and sitting in your car goofing, and people with no passions or lying in bed and performing on their instruments. Some people taking pictures, got memes on their cellies, and what do? You don't want to dig in. First, you try to stop answering all those questions. It's a trap on satin, and it's too existential and, frankly, too exhausting. It's like navigating your life with no map, interiorly moving and in the right direction and even exist. And when you don't know what to do, the first step's admitting you don't have to. Sit in that discomfort for a minute, let it marinate, and maybe stop and just wait for the water to boil. Yes, I just compared our existence to a pasta prep. Not what I'm doing with my life and what you're doing right now, and better yet, what are we doing in the next 10 minutes? Maybe the path to survival is filled with extra flaws and finding your passions, less realistic than discovering winning the lottery or sweetening with an artificial sweetener. Unless that's your jam, of course. And on all those days, it's not about popping on religion, it's with a twist. The twist is making even the smallest apps feel deliberate, adding something ridiculous to your grocery list. Popsicles, glitters, whatever you see at the store, public knowledge and training survival. And you don't have to be jointless, you have to feel like you're just a small, ridiculous way. An action creates glutenity and gluttony. You're thinking harder by thinking what's moving you, mentally, emotionally. And if you don't, one day you'll blink and suddenly it's 10 years later. Stressful. And I know it sounds funny, maybe not. That's why life decisions are born out of good stories over which you can laugh. For just being a genius, just going for it. You're Googling, how are you going through that midlife crises and panicky eating Doritos? Still, you know you're thinking. What about the big stuff, the passions? Finding your place in the world and your fans. Passion isn't just a fruit. It's something you stumble into doing something else. It's something that is surprising you every twist and turn that it talked away. And not everything that guarantees happiness or eternal forgiveness gives trust that a man can get bad at. Especially if you're bad at it. Take a pottery class. Harry Potter groups are great, or that weird community colleges that infect with willingness, with the momentum. That's how you trip and accidentally fall into something meaningful. When you start and taking in forever, you're signing a lifelong contract, and that's the marriage in the 50s. And it doesn't mean that later a leader is stuck in it. I guess you're a Potter now, rated R, with the ceramic sturgeons and permanent dents. Starting is not just starting, it's giving you self permission to explore the waters and get around. Any woo and any who, you're gonna fail. Yes, that's the good news of the Lord. And you realize half through that you're taken and horrible at it. And I feel like I'm deliberating a lot and granting myself montage, and I know all of which you don't have to nail it on the first try. Sure, you might go in full headed, just failure on a dead end, a correct bowl, and something is expected to give. And all that feels, distract yourself. Yes, I said it. People love to say, don't distract yourself in the goblin, just like you're deep thought away, solving it all. But sometimes the problem needs ignoring. It's arguing over the radical pillows on TV and walking and brooding. Clarity doesn't like anonymousness.